Welcome to A.J. Simeon Stadium in High Point, North Carolina, the furniture capital of the world, where two teams steeped in tradition fight tonight to see who's going to be the king of High Point. It's High Point Central taking on High Point Andrews right here on Friday Night Rivalries.
You want the victory? You gotta fight for it. Can you pass the test and sacrifice for it? You think you got everything to the test? With the cash that's on, with the cash that's on. You want the victory? You gotta fight for it. Can you pass the test and sacrifice for it? You think you got everything to the test? With the cash that's on, with the cash that's on. This is why we separate the men from the boys. The men from the boys.
Welcome to Friday Night Rivalries. I'm your host, Walter Johnson, and tonight we have a superior rivalry game. We have High Point Central taking on High Point Andrews right here at A.J. Simeon Stadium. I tell you what, High Point Andrews started out real rough, losing their first 3 games, but they rebounded last week against Burlington Cummings to come out 44-0. And in that game, they had 2 players that had breakout games. They had the quarterback, Miles Berry, a 6'2", 185-pound piece of eye candy to college scouts. He threw the ball extremely well, has a strong arm, and can lead the team. On the other side of the offensive field, you have Jamari Pulbusi, their running back. He's a leading ground gainer for Andrews, and he's going to need to come up big tonight if Andrews is to have any kind of chance. He's going to have to protect the football, grind it out, come up with over 100 yards, and slow the game down so they keep possessions out of Central's hand. Because for Central, I tell you what, they've got some guys called the triplets. I call them the triplets because they're almost clones of each other. 3 guys, 5'9", 180 pounds, and they're led by the quarterback, Larry McClain. Larry McClain has 77 receptions on the season, and he has 1,135 yards and 10 touchdowns. Then he throws the ball to Curtis Irvin. Curtis Irvin has 31 receptions of those 77 that the quarterback has thrown out for 472 yards. Folks, he's averaging 118 yards receiving a game, 4 touchdowns, and he even averages more yak. That's yards after the catch. This guy's hard to bring down. When he catches the football, he's trying to get in the box. And then they got the ground gainer, the man that gets it done. And I tell you what, Chavis Little is a beast. Chavis Little has 1,041 yards already, averaging 228 yards a game, 3 touchdowns. He is the key because he also plays defense, and he leads the team in interceptions. So tonight, it's going to be a great one. Do I have a prediction? I certainly do. And my prediction is High Point Central 29, High Point Andrews 20. You can see all the first half highlights right here on Friday Night Rivalries.
And up to Travis Steele. Travis Steele. And up to Jordan Brown. Travis Steele on the carry. Kurt Irvin on the return from the 8-yard line. Javis Little on the carry. Javis Little. Javis Little on the carry. Intercepted at the 4-yard line by Naheem Green. And off to Travis Steele. Travis Steele on the carry. Jordan Brown on the carry. Travis Steele on the carry. Travis Steele in the flat. Kick return from the 5-yard line by Kurt. And off to Javis Little. James Little on the carry. LJ McRae on that play.
Welcome to the Caps Urban Wear halftime show. I'm Walter Johnson, and at halftime, we've got a baseball game going, folks. It's 6-3. Andrews is winning. I tell you what, Travis Steele for Andrews is having a fantastic game. 11 carries, 116 yards, 1 touchdown. That touchdown was a 50-yard scamper early in the first quarter that we thought was going to set the tone. But then both defenses really stood up. Jordan Brown also 4 carries, 31 yards, and Jamari Pabusa 5 carries for 28 yards to round out the offense for Andrews. And for Central, their only offense so far has been Chavis Little, 12 carries, 73 yards. And the young man, Clayton Howell, number 20, the kicker, with a 30-yard field goal with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first half, cut the lead to 6-3. So at halftime, it's Andrews 6, High Point Central 3. Stay tuned for more highlights right here on Friday Night Rivalries.
Jordan Brown on the carry. Pass is incomplete. Chavis Little on the carry. Third down and 4. Team Lincoln Andrews, Red Raiders, 6. Chambers Little on the carry. And the kick is good. Bison 14, Red Raiders 6. Travis Steele. Jordan Brown on the carry. Travis Steele on the carry. Jordan Brown on the carry. Travis Steele on the carry. Gain of 22 on the play. Red Raider first down. Jamari Palbuso on the carry. They're in the flag. He was still on the carry. Jordan Brown on the carry. And he's in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Welcome to the Sincere Automotive post-game show. I'm here with Coach Jones, the victorious High Point Central coach. Coach, we talk about it every time we come over here and watch you all play. It's a cardiac game. Talk to us about how you all pull this one out tonight.
Well, our guys just continue to be able to grind and grind and grind. We picked up the tempo in the second half. We noticed in the first half, we were driving. I think we got a little overzealous and try to just take big shots down the field as opposed to just grinding it out. And in the second half, we did a better job of just grinding out, picking up first downs, and keeping their defense on the field and keeping their offense out, keeping the ball away from them.
I tell you what, I credit this game to special teams. The kid Clayton did a wonderful job, a 30-yard field goal, 25-yard field goal. How have you all developed that special teams game?
Well, Clayton's one of the excellent kickers. He's one of the best kickers in the state of North Carolina. And, we knew if it come down to our special teams was just a little bit better. And it actually did come down to it. But Clayton just does a great job. He's worked all winter. He's worked all spring. He's been working all summer and going and perfecting his craft, and did an excellent job for us.
Well, Coach, you gave up almost 300 yards rushing, but it was only between the 20s. I mean, when you got down here to the goal line, your guys bowed their neck. Talk about the resiliency that these guys have come up with.
Oh, man, it was just great what these guys was able to pinch down inside. We knew they were going to try to pinch inside and run a little trap that he ran, but he actually bounced it, and the outside linebackers did a good job of stepping up and making that play. Because, we got to credit that kid. That kid ran really hard, and all the kids ran hard. And, they're getting back to doing some of the things that they were doing last year with that wing T offense. And, wing T teams, they're going to get their chunks, But just like you said, you want to bend but don't break.
Coach, congratulations. You all go to 3-3 on the year. We look forward to seeing you later on. Guys, come on in. We've got two guys here. We got Howard Evans and we got Chavis Little. I tell you what, Howard, great game. I mean, only be 165 pounds. You had about 9 tackles tonight. Talk to us about how you fly around and your attitude getting to the ball.
Just read, hop my step, just read, go to the ball wherever it's at. Got to make the tackle every time.
Now, I saw you play a little linebacker, a little strong safety. Is it a hybrid position they got you playing, or do you just kind of go where you feel the flow is going?
I mean, I kind of go where the flow is going. I got to make sure my defense is right, and I got to stay on top as a captain. So wherever it goes, I got to make it great.
Well, I talked to your coach a minute ago. You all gave up almost 300 yards rushing, but you stopped them when it counted. Talk to us about the way this team is built and how you all are motivated yourselves.
Well, pretty much this team, we took a hard L last week. Had to come back hard, you know what I'm saying? We know that they're going to run a lot, so we got to bring the pressure. All my boys, they brought the pressure tonight when it counted, and that's what counts.
Congratulations on a great game. We're here with Mr. Little. I tell you what, Chavis, I can't say enough about how well you played tonight. You were hit several times in the backfield, and you always got positive yardage. You ran behind your pads, you ran low. What kind of motivation is it to play these guys from across town?
It's a good motivation. I mean, they're a good team. I ain't going to say they're not good. It was a good game tonight. I'll give them their props. But I know I'm glad me and our team stayed together as a team. We played hard and had come out to win. We
have seen a lot of you on film. I know I watched countless hours of film watching. I just saw how you came in averaging 228. You only got 179 tonight, but it was a very impressive 179. I mean, you ran over people, you ran by people, you ran through people. Talk to us about the kind of bond that you and your offensive line have built.
Oh, yes. We got, I've been here, 4 years now starting, so me and my line, we really got a good bond. We go out. I take them out to eat sometimes, every now and then. But, yeah, we got a great bond.
It's always good to get those big guys a cheeseburger or something, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, right now, our spare time entertainment player of the game, Mr. Chavis Little. Again, 25 carries, 171 yards, a touchdown, and more importantly, a win over High Point Andrews. You'll have a chance to vote for Mr. Little later on in the season at www.tenwebtv as the Friday Night Rivalries Player of the Year. Stay tuned for the Red Family Dentistry Power Play of the Game.